Cool, so we're back here today to go through some more stuff. So I pulled everything out of those cabinets just to see what's here and get all the garbage out. Clamps, some more clamps up there. This is all hammers. I got a lot of hammers. Bucket of files, bearings, that kind of thing. There's some Timmies in there. I can only find the tapered receiver piece. I can't find any rollers, which is kind of disappointing, but that's all drill bits. Brand new carbide tips, and those are 2 full drill indexes of Morse drills. Cap wrenches, that kind of stuff. Bucket of screwdrivers, bucket of channel locks, bucket of wrenches and sockets and all that stuff, which is awesome. This is all fasteners. That's some electrical stuff. I'm just trying to separate it so I can get it back into the new cabinets and kind of organize it. There's a box of letter stamps on there. Oh, and yeah, the thing that is so ridiculous is I now am the proud owner of not 100, but 200 5/16 Allen keys. If anyone needs a really nice 5/16 Allen key, I have about 190 too many. Random gears. There was a leak in the roof here. The leak is no longer there, but the plaster is kind of fucked. So we're gonna have to take that down and repair it. The walls look like hell, but it's just paint chipping off. So I'm gonna repaint everything, get everything nice and clean. I got this giant pipe wrench. I love pipe wrenches. There's a shear there. This hole in the wall, I wonder what it was for. Passing something through. I figured out how to use the hoist. A bunch of shears. These are gonna get displayed. These are the deep throat. No, the ones that could do work inside of a square sheet, you know? This is one of the oldest shears I made. So that in particular is gonna get displayed. The rest of them I'm gonna sell. If you see one you want, shoot me an offer. There's a couple B2, B1 style shears. These are all older though. These are different iterations of the manufacturing process to make them. Here's a B1 that's just missing a bottom blade and handle. That air compressor up there is stressful because it's not working. The whole top section is fucked. I wouldn't trust it because that thing's been up there forever. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get that down from there. We'll have to figure that out. Brought some gears up from the basement. I got a gear reducer. There's a bunch of steel stock over here. I got 4 of these carts, which is awesome. And I went up on the roof and I found part of another sign. That's the corp off of one of the signs. I found these printing dies and I got tons of them. Shaper. It's getting sold, hopefully. Milling machine. It's a really nice machine. Andrew's so jealous. These are like the creme de la creme of height speed, and I use 1/4" stuff. The only lathe that's here now is the monstrosity, but right here, where that pane is missing, was a Sheldon like 11" 10" something. This was the office for the grandfather and then the father. I'm still working on getting all the, you know, there's just a lot of personal effects in here still I'm getting for the family. So there's that TC grinder, and that's that little horizontal vertical mill thing, but if you look up there, get that lights on. Up there, and up there are all storage cubbies, and these 3 are all connected, right? So that's gonna be great for all the light stuff that I don't wanna have on the ground. And then up there is another one, but it's not connected to those 2. So I was thinking I'd put some stairs going up to it, and so that my cat can go up there and hang out. Workbench, the 2nd generation built. These shelves are kind of funny. The main shelf and the risers are gonna stay. I'm gonna tear out the planks with the jar lids on them because I don't have the jars and I hate that. The shelf is gonna stay there, the brackets and all that, the platform. I'm just gonna take the top section off and then I'm gonna put bells up there, that kind of thing. So in here, I cleared this out. This is where all the drill bits and everything's gonna go back. I know in this one is a bunch of belts and pulleys. We got V-belts. Oh shit, more fasteners. I don't think they utilize this cabinet too well. So this one here is just full of rotary motion, power transmission belts and stuff. That one had nothing in it except for a couple gears, and that one has basically nothing in it. I think these machines, if they don't get sold, they need to get moved for sure. And then this is where all my drill bits and everything's gonna go. I can't really get to the bottom cabinets right now. Machines here. So I think we're gonna move these on Monday. Work on getting all the tooling and wrenches. Well, wrenches will stay out. I got more cabinets coming back for those. All the tooling is gonna go back in here. And then the other side that's in the mailing room is gonna be just for shipping, receiving, office. Yeah, I got some more cool stuff. That's a brand new Dayton 1-horse motor. I got a whole box of Tap Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 motors, and that Windsmith is a gear reducer, and I got another one over there. Is this magnetic? Yeah, it's a that looks like a mag chuck. Look at these cutters. These are for the big milling machine. There's a bunch of these guys around. Drill dividers, which I don't like, are gonna come out. You know, some of our products are gonna go in there, finished parts, that kind of thing. Yeah, so these are some of the stones that are falling off of the facade. First on our list to get fixed, because it's scary to have people walking out there. I found a bunch of tags from Beverly Shear and other stuff, you know. U.S. property, so this would have went on a machine for a war, I think. This is an older one of those. And then we got a bunch of these, you know, Beverly Shear. And I was thinking that it would be cool to do like a little fundraiser only for the outside of the building, right? Where you give $5 or something, you get a little better Beverly Shear tag. You know, we got tons of them. And then we have also this kind of stuff, pamphlets, more pamphlets in Spanish. It's just cool stuff for people who like the product, like the building. Shear it cleverly out of Beverly. So I don't know, I was just thinking that might be a good idea. Help pay for the outside of the building, getting that stonework fixed, because that's gonna be very expensive. But this tape machine works, which I was excited to see. This is a catalog from Mittler Brothers. These are the people who bought the company. So they manufacture B1s, and B3s right now. And it'd be like, aha! Beverly Throatless Shears. So you got B1, B2, B3. And these are made in USA, and like all that. We're just going through everything and organizing it. Because it was organized at one point. You can tell they tried, but after 50 years, you know, change of owner and all that kind of makes it a little unorganized. So now let's go up to my soon-to-be apartment and see what I gotta do up there. We got these stairs here. There's stairs at the front too. So this is a chairlift in it right now that's coming out. It doesn't work. So this is currently used as an office. Typewriter, anyone need typewriter? So it's just like an office right now. So all this furniture is gonna go downstairs. And then that's gonna be a bedroom behind us. And then this kind of cut out for a kitchen over here. Hookups are in this room. Bathroom in the corner. This is gonna be another bedroom. This dresser was built by the furniture company who originally worked in this building. In early 1900s, this was built and put up here, and it has not moved since. To the point where when they redid the carpet, they carpeted up to it and not under it. Need another typewriter? Calculator? So under here is some old wood floor. There was some water damage here, so I put a piece of cardboard to see if it's still coming through. I don't think it is. So this corner of the room, this is just a subfloor at this point. It's pretty thin and a little creaky. So I'm gonna cut up this front corner of subfloor and put some OSB down. Gotta rip up this old linoleum, get all this carpet up. And then under here is some tile. So we're not sure if under this carpet's asbestos tile or not. I wouldn't be surprised. So either we'll cover it up with some luxury vinyl, or we will get a crew out here to rip out that. Same thing, the top ceiling. So they put a drop ceiling here, which is kind of ugly. I was looking and they make nicer drop ceiling that looks good. So we're gonna swap that in there and get rid of all the light panels. Up there, the original roof tile might be asbestos as well, which might be why they dropped it. So if that's the case, we're just gonna leave it and drop it with some nicer looking stuff. Maybe eventually put 1/4" drywall up there. Go down. All the electric is kind of scary. It's all fused and it's all cloth wire. In the short term, I'm going to at least replace all the cloth wire. And if not, these fuses, these boxes, because it's just annoying. They work, I guess, but it's stressful. You got 2 boxes here. Each is 250 volts. 200 amps. So right here I have 400 amps. I think that's how it works. I have 400 amps of 3-phase power, which based on the fact that I currently work in a shop that has 40 amps of single phase power, which is converted up to 3-phase, I think I'll be okay. And this is the single phase. And that's breakers, which is good, except for the fact that it's spliced off of the old fuse box. I'll have to get someone in here to look at that, see if that's okay. So these are all fused disconnects on the wall, and I'd like to replace them all. I guess maybe they don't need replaced. I don't know. Get someone in here who knows what they're talking about, and then they'll tell me what to do. Those aren't too expensive, but it is nice that every machine has one, because that's kind of, it makes it a lot easier to manage. This drill press is really nice. The tapping machine apparently has some quirks. With this drill press, I was shocked how quiet it is. Yeah. It's on a pretty low speed given, but barely audible. It's a Walker Turner, this one. Still has a chuck key. Everyone's asking why all the machines are yellow. Yeah, I asked that too. He said that at the time that it was the color that all machines were painted, which is not true because I've seen a lot of machines from this era. Almost never had they been yellow. Maybe it's a thing for around this area of Chicago. In that time, it was like a safety thing, but it's pretty ugly. So that lathe, if I get that working for what I gotta use it for, basically a spinning lathe, I'm gonna paint it purple. I paint any of my machines purple, which sounds a little stupid after saying that yellow is ugly, but it's better. Except for the Allen keys, I kind of have a use for most of it. You know, like I use twist drills. I use bigger ones too for making mandrels and stuff. I bet that if I bought that drill now, it'd be $40 or $50. $57.64. But yeah, it's got oh my god, is that through coolant? That's through coolant. Holy fuck. They don't have any machines that are through coolant. I think that makes it worth a lot more than $50. Why the fuck did they must have bought these at an auction or something. I have to get a machine that I put through coolant on just for shits and giggles so I can run these. Well, I'm gonna make the work. If anyone wants to come help me, then come on. Cough, cough, cough. Andrew. Cough, cough.